Let me tell you something you already know. Most compliments women hear feel like candy. Sweet, quick, easy to digest, and forgotten by the next morning. You're beautiful. You look amazing. Damn, those eyes. She hears it all, from strangers, from friends, from that guy at the coffee shop who doesn't even know her name but knows exactly how she smells. When she does, it lives inside her. It doesn't make her smile. It makes her obsess. And the wild part, it's not about her looks, it's not about her body, it's not even about her presence in the room. It's about something most men don't even notice. I didn't, until her. She walked into a bookstore, quiet, like she didn't want to disturb the dust, wore a soft brown coat, carried a copy of the bell jar, and there was this crease right at the corner of her forehead as she read. Attention. Like she was holding back thoughts that didn't belong to anyone but her. She didn't want to be watched, so I watched carefully. She wasn't trying to be attractive. She wasn't trying at all, and that's what made her unforgettable. So I told her the one thing no one ever had. I looked her in the eye, not up, not down, not through her, and I said, I can tell your mind doesn't rest easily, and there's something beautifully dangerous about that. She blinked. She didn't say anything, just nodded, like someone had finally seen the part of her she always kept buried under politeness and makeup and Instagram captions. That's the compliment, not the one that flatters her, the one that disarms her. Because here's the truth most men miss. The parts of her she's most proud of aren't the parts she puts on display. They're the ones she hides, the way she overthinks when no one's watching, the way she reads something 3 times because her mind is spiraling, the way she edits a message 10 times and still sends it with anxiety tucked between the punctuation. Compliment that. Tell her, you feel everything too deeply, don't you? Say it softly, like a secret, like a man who knows the weight of it because she's tired of being told she's hot. She's never been told she's haunted. Or that you like that about her. You'd be shocked how many women go their whole lives never hearing something real about their insides. They sculpt their outer world like art, hair, lashes, angles, filters. But what they crave is to be seen in the dimness. That moment at 1:17 a.m., when her voice shakes a little too much on the phone. When she talks about her mother, or her anxiety, or why she flinches every time someone raises their voice. She doesn't want you to rescue her. She wants you to recognize her. There's a difference. And a stoic man. He sees without owning. He notices without intruding. He doesn't say, you're strong. He says, you've been surviving alone for so long, and somehow you still offer kindness. That's rare. That's the compliment she obsesses over. Not because it makes her feel pretty, but because it makes her feel understood. And once a woman feels understood, she won't forget you. Her body might, her schedule might, but her soul. It will rewind that moment like an old film reel, again and again, because no one ever told her that before. No one ever saw the part of her that wasn't built for the spotlight. Now you might ask, isn't that too much for a casual thing? That's the thing. It's never casual when you speak to her depths. You change something in her, even if you walk away, because when a man speaks to her shadow, she can never again settle for men who only speak to her reflection. Let me give you an example. You're on a date. She tells you about her job, surface stuff, rehearsed lines. Don't nod and say, wow, that's cool. Instead, lean in and say, sounds like you're carrying more than you're letting on. Most people wouldn't notice, but I do. Then pause. Let it land. You'll see it in her eyes, the flicker. Like you just picked a lock she didn't know was visible. That's the magic, the obsession. The why behind the silence she'll later fill with thoughts of you. Because you didn't just notice her. You studied her. That's the Stoic way. Not loud, not desperate, just intentional. Women don't obsess over compliments. They obsess over the man who had the courage to say what no one else dared to. The man who stayed calm while looking into her chaos. The man who didn't flinch when she showed her scars. And you know why it matters? Because when she's in bed that night, staring at the ceiling, replaying the day, it won't be the guy who said, "You're sexy." It'll be the guy who said, "I see the way you hold your breath in crowded rooms. You don't trust easily, and I respect the hell out of that." That man becomes a thought she can't put down, because he didn't flirt with her charm, he flirted with her truth. So, here's your challenge. The next time you're with her, whoever she is, don't compliment the obvious. Compliment what she hides. Tell her something about herself that only someone deeply attentive would know. Tell her, "You think too much, and it's beautiful, even when it hurts you." Or, "You've been silencing your own voice for years just to keep the peace, haven't you?" And then, let it breathe. Don't fill the silence. Don't rush her response. Just hold it, like something sacred, because you'll have just given her something no man before you has. A mirror that doesn't flatter her, but reflects her. And that becomes obsession. Because every other man saw her as a painting. You saw her as a poem. A Stoic man doesn't give compliments to be liked. He gives them to reveal truth. No expectations, no games, just a moment of clarity in a world full of noise. And if she comes back to you, it won't be for your charm. It'll be for the one thing she can't forget. That, for once, someone finally understood her, even if only for a moment. And that is enough.